All right, world, I'm back again. Some people call me poet, some people call me prophet. My presentation name is not for sale. Because the gift God gave this man, you can't put a price on it. Take all those names, throw them away. They don't mean anything. The only name I want to remember is Jesus and God, and that's the name I want you to remember when I leave. Now, when I say the word Jesus, I want you to understand that I'm talking about the substance and the character of Jesus. Because see this right here? This is just flesh. Okay, so we're flesh having a spiritual experience. So it's the content and the character of the person that when you're standing in front of them is what you're dealing with. So, I support his character, I support his beliefs, and I support his story. But now, there's a spirit in the world that's behind flesh, and I'm going to attack it today. I'm going to show you, you understand too, how to identify it. And see, everyone has a purpose, but most people do not find their purpose in life. And if they do find it, they walk right past it. Because our purpose here is to do God's will and not our own. That's why I say, deny your flesh and follow him. Your flesh will take you places that you don't need to go. Now, the spirit I want to attack this morning, and I'm going to try to rip it to shreds, is the Jezebel spirit. Let me tell you something. About 75% of the planet is walking around with this thing. I can identify it right off top. You understand? And I'm going to tell you the character of the spirit. The spirit is self-serving. And when I say Jezebel, people automatically think, because we know in Scripture who Jezebel was. She slept around with everybody. And this spirit can show up in many forms. The Jezebel spirit does not have to be a spirit that, technically, it jumps from one person to another. And it's a using spirit. It's a manipulative spirit. You understand? It will come in, it will take, and it never gives. The spirit. If you have this spirit on you, like I told you, I'm cleaning house. And let me show you how deceptive this thing is and how deep this goes. The scripture says God knew you before you was in your mother's womb. That means you sat in the knowledge of God before you stepped forth. So you are a piece of God, you understand, trying to, we were supposed to come down here and we were supposed to take care of his creation. But we got to a place to where we're trying to destroy each other. And this spirit, right, will come in and it will, let me show you how deep it goes. This spirit, see, the devil knows your purpose. He don't want you to find out. You can get married at 17 years old and this spirit be on a person, right? And what it does is people are motivated by their feelings, but a man of God is not motivated by his feelings. He's motivated by truth and reality. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be going through a feeling not based in truth. And let me give you an example. A man's going up an elevator. He's pushed to the front by a crowd. He thinks he felt something like a knife in his back. You know what door the devil's been coming through all these years? That door sits right between every person. You see his two ears. You see the man's situation creates a thought. Now the thought turns into a feeling, which is frustration and anger. He decides his mind is going to hit the first thing he sees when he gets to the top. When he turns on a swing, guess what it is? It's a blind man with a stick, you see, on his way home, trying to find his way out. You see the man's feelings changed when he passed wisdom and knowledge and understood what was going on. The scripture says be transformed by the renewing of your mind. When you change the way you think, it'll change the way you feel. Eternal change affects other things you think you see in this physical world. So, you can be going through a feeling and that feeling not be based in truth at all. Because people are walking embodiments of information. And instead of people checking information, you got people out here that are being led so easy. It's that you can just come say something in their ear, and they'll run with it. Tear down people's integrity and honor. And the thing is that you really can't tear down truth. Because if that person's walking in truth, what's going to happen is that lies, they always dissipate. Truth always stands, so you can never tear it down. So what happens is that if that person is standing in truth, it will reveal the liar who those people are, because truth is consistent. It's not something that you tell today and you tell it tomorrow. Truth is very consistent. You understand? You will consistently see it being effective. You will consistently see a person. If a person is a good person, it doesn't matter how you treat that person. That person's going to be a good person anyway. All they're going to do is put up boundaries. You understand what I'm saying? So you cannot affect their calling. You see what I'm saying? So I have a lot of people in my life right now that have Jezebel spirits. And unaware to them, they're going to get plucked out like bad teeth. But sometimes God will lead those people on your life, because those people are molding and shaping you into the person that you need to be before you go to war. Because there's a war going on behind everything you see, and it shows up in the attitudes and behaviors of people. Fist fighting, I don't got time for flesh people, because the things that I fight, I cannot see. And like I told you, they show up in attitudes and behaviors of people. I'm a spirit man. Okay, so if you know God is with you, you won't have no problem with walking alone. And this is the thing that most prophetic people, you understand what I'm saying, are people that are chosen. It's hard for them to find people that will walk with them, because the road is like the bumpiest road, less traveled, and people want to be accepted and liked. But when you call, you start following God, and you start doing the things, and like I told you, you can see me anywhere, because I'm the type